And we should be live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hello there, Jigs Jackson. Oh, you are a fan of Cyberpunk. I did play Cyberpunk twice. So I finished that long time ago. Was that something new that you are talking about, Cyberpunk? Pretty sure there was nothing new. At least I didn't hear about anything new. Hello, AJ. Welcome. Good morning. Kilaul. I don't know if that's how your name is pronounced. Dirty player, welcome. Morning. See, some of you are up already, so that's good. I know it's early morning in the States. It's not so early morning in United Kingdom. It's almost the midday. Hello, everyone else joining us. Okay, so it's working. We are starting Fallout 76. And about Cyberpunk, if they would ever made a MMO Cyberpunk, I would definitely play. I need MMO Cyberpunk version. Multiplayer one. Okay, and it's 10 p.m. for you. Where is that? Australia? I'm in United Kingdom. England. Almost exactly in the middle of Great Britain. That's where I'm located on the map. I still need to do those challenges, but I'm not in rush. If I will not do them today, I will do them on Saturday. I want to do dailies today, of course. And mainly I want to play a little bit with those unique melee weapons. Let's see what we can do about melee. And how they will perform. Like, give them a real in-game test. I know what those weapons come with, but I never really used them. I didn't yet touch those melee weapons, to be honest. I had them as they do drop from the raid, but I didn't really use them outside of checking the stats. I am not British. I live in Great Britain. But I am not British. That's correct. To be honest, in the neighborhoods here where I live, I'm not even sure if British are the majority. So England is not really like full of British people. There's mostly all other people. And not even Europeans. Like the majority of the population around me, I think it's from India originally. So not even Europeans living in United Kingdom. Not everywhere. I know it's different. Like if you go out of the cities a little bit more towards like villages, like small cities, villages, then you have much more British people. But in the cities, way less. I'm gonna shoot those Scourge. They will interrupt my fast travel. And team. Yeah, let's do the team. And of course, I moved here when England and United Kingdom was still part of European Union. So that was like, in the States, like what is European Union? If you are from the States, it's almost, not to the same extent, but it's almost like United States, that you have different states with different laws. Then that's similar how European Union works. You have different countries with different laws, but you can move in between them freely. You can work in anyone. You can live in any one of those. If you are a citizen of European Union countries, any of those, then you can move freely around, work anywhere, live anywhere. There's this extra problem that different languages, which is not a problem in the United States. In Europe, every country has a different language. So that's extra complication that makes this movement and changing places a little bit less common than in the United States. You need to learn a new language. For example, I could move to Spain. I could move like decide today that I want to live in Spain, I could pack my things, move to Spain, live like everyone there. The problem will be I don't speak Spanish, so it would be not so easy. I could move to Portugal and live there, to Italy and live there. I could live in any European countries. I'm originally from Poland, so Poland is part of European Union, and every citizen of European Union countries can live around anywhere. So that's how it works. That's how I ended up in Great Britain and United Kingdom. This is a little bit different now, as United Kingdom is no longer a part of European Union, but there was this deal done when they were exiting that whoever moved here and was living here for I think 5 years before the Brexit happened could normally keep living. Like, it's called leave to remain. I think that's how it's called. So you don't even need a British citizenship. If you were living here as a European citizen before, you just then can stay as long as I can live here as long as I want. Basically all the same rules as British citizen. There's no difference that I know about. But yeah, I could even do the citizenship. I was never like looking into that too much. I think it cost like 1,500 quid to do it. And you can do it. Like, all the requirements I would meet for citizenship if I would like to do it. I just don't know if I need it. Like, at this moment, there is no difference if I would go for it. Did I test Onslaught with Shredder? No, I did not. The Onslaught generally, and Shredder generally works very well now, but it's most likely due to one of the, like, so many bugs on public test server. It works really well, probably because of the bug. So I will see if Shredder will stay in this form to the live game version, to the live servers. If that will be the case, then I will do an updated guide for the Shredder. But we don't know what will be. Someone asking about Germany. Yes, Germany is part of European Union. So it's the same as any country in European Union. Like almost all Europe. I think there is some exception, like something that's in Europe but not in European Union. But it's about, like, if you see European continent, that's European Union. When aliens take over, will that be just Earth Union? Maybe, who knows? Who knows? I would definitely be for uniting all humans in case of alien invasion. That's probably our only chance to survive. If aliens exist, and if they will invade us. Those are still questions. We don't have proof that aliens exist. But as well, we don't have a proof that they couldn't exist or they don't exist, so it's open. Like, my opinion is the fact that you don't have proof of something existing does not mean it doesn't exist. It's as simple as that. Unless you can prove something doesn't exist, then that's a different story. But how would you prove that aliens do not exist? Now, I want melee. Do I have any melee build? I do. What is that? A kind of melee build. It's a slugger build. I'm not updating my builds, as you know, for now. So many changes happening with March, so I'm waiting. I will upload all the new builds in March when Ghoul update drops. So then I will do it. Oh yeah, some islands are part of European Union too. That's true. Canary Islands, yeah, that's one of them. Tenerife. It's an awesome island that you can go on holiday, and that's part of European Union. I recommend Tenerife. Really cool island to visit. We'll probably need to change some of those. Science perks, do they work with any of the raid weapons? Probably not. We'll just craft those raid weapons first. I have more agility. Don't really need this stuff exactly. I could run some melee focus legendary perks, but for now let's leave that. I don't want to do like a complete build overhaul. We'll just swap some stuff in there. Do I want to try with stealth? Maybe I could add stealth element to it. There's some combat going on behind me. Oh. Part of the event by a random chance by just standing here. Okay, I'm like, what are those explosions? This event going on. Okay, that's fine. No conflict with the event. So we had escape artist. So I can add some sneaking with melee to try it. If that's still a thing. Go for max out sneak. That damage boosting perks for melee sneaking, but I don't want them. It's not particularly significant amount. The food is way better. I can just pop one food item to boost my damage. 1 point left. What am I adding? I do have adrenaline already. Action boy, maybe? Yes, as Jinx is saying, absence of proof is not proof of absence. And crafting. We need to craft those new weapons. I cannot exit power armor. Oh, I'm not in power armor. Okay, that's how. I don't need to exit power armor. I'm not in power armor. So the new weapons. The new melee weapons from the raid. We have Cauterizer. So that's one. We need level 50. That's one. Then Drill Fist. That's other one. And no, that's not. Ultrasight Terror Sword, that's the last one, I think. This is all of it. All of it. For comparison, there is Unstoppable Monster. That's old legendary. Am I even running something for comparison? Phase Breaker for comparison. That's actually about the Phase Breaker. This is a perfect roll from the next update. Furious is the best roll for most part, especially for slow weapons with reverse onslaught. But the 4-star onslaught would be needed on it. And currently on the public test server, you cannot increase melee weapon stacks with perks. So probably will be the best. We'll see exactly how Furious gonna perform on melee. Currently, this bonus stuff is not really applying, but the 4-star legendary on the Phase Breaker, unfortunately, we cannot add 4-star legendary, but I will get one as a comparison item. And I'm over encumbered. What am I even carrying? Do I have something for scrapping? Oh yeah, there is something. That's only one item, so I will need to manage my weight. Oh, there's some random stuff. We'll need to manage somehow carry weight items. Now let's modify all of it. Big Mag merch. Unfortunately, no one makes. Man, I was trying to get hilariously big mags as a merch. No one makes them. At least I couldn't find. So no way for now. Go to Razor and... Well, I have one of two mods only unlocked. Why I don't have long bow bar? Can I get this plan somewhere? How I don't have it yet? Does this plan exist? I usually use the long bow bar from the mod boxes. And why there is no mod for... Where is the dual bar? You cannot mod counterizer for dual? Shows only 2 possible mods, bow bar and long bow bar. Is that really it? Where's the rest? Where's the rest of the stuff? What is even bow bar doing? Nothing? Oh, armor penetration. Okay, bow bar is armor penetration. Long bow bar is the bleed. Why there is no dual and no flaming? There is no mod on that at all. Toggle unlockable, there is nothing. Dual bar was removed. I need to find chainsaw, see if it can be modified the same. Let me fix some weight problems. Need to modify this build to be able to move, sell some stuff. I need to find regular chainsaw to see if I can modify more on regular chainsaw. Okay, aid. Stack weight. What's heavy? I have stims, some fluxes, radaways. Okay, radexes, take that. Have some serums for caps. Anyone needs strangler blooms? Diluted stims. Buff out. Okay. That's selling. Selling is not fixing it. I need to add carry weight stuff. And do I have... Which armor am I wearing? I am wearing the one with food drink reduction. So, traveling pharmacy is not needed. Weapons probably are the problem. Weapons are the problem. I have too many weapons. Maybe I skip Blocka for now. So it'd be way more squishy. I really like Blocka equipped. For now, one less slugger. I add heavy gun weight reduction. As I'm carrying lots of heavy guns, that must be it. Yes, now I can move. Carrying lots of heavy guns, but I cannot store them. I have too many, and I don't want to get rid of any at this moment. Let's see if those chainsaw mod boxes are still being sold at Watoga. Maybe they are. Oh, Matsironi, thank you a lot for extending your Prime sub. Appreciate that. Perfect program for the lunch break. Thank you, Matsironi. Double experience already started? No, it's starting on afternoon. No, it's not yet. It's afternoon, after 5. It's not yet. Double experience will be later. Mods. Chainsaw Flamer is still there. Chainsaw Longbow Bar. So those definitely are being sold. Sold by vendors. Now let me grab one chainsaw and see if I can modify it. Okay, where would be one chainsaw? Sunset Farm? Was the Sunset Farm with a chainsaw? Was a different place. There's several places where you can find a chainsaw. Unfortunately, we cannot craft a chainsaw, so I need to pick up one from the world to see what I can modify it with. Oh, that's not this farm, or... Yeah, that's not this farm. That was post office, maybe. Yeah, that's not here. That's not the place for the chainsaw. That will be then bar next to post office as Ranger District. No, that's not post office. That's Rangers. This is a Rangers postman? No, they not. So Rangers station. I don't know. I was thinking that's a post office. It's looked like one a little bit, maybe. uh, oh, I should be using those melee weapons. That's some damage. Not this one. It's here then. Yes, that's the chainsaw. Found it. Definitely the damage is not as high as I would like it to be. Looks cool though, the weapon. Probably enough damage for everyday use. Do I have incisor equipped? I do. So I do have incisor. It's not a problem. I don't have foot yet running, but I like how it looks. This Enclave chainsaw looks really good. Now let's see if I can modify regular chainsaw more. What? You are doing daily ops and your PlayStation overheated and broke? Oh, wow. Was it old PlayStation? Maybe too much dust inside or something. They shouldn't overheat by themselves. Okay, so for regular chainsaw, I have more mods. So toggle unlockable. Bow bar, standard bar. Did they really remove the dual bar? Or is it different mod? The flamer is there. They removed dual bar? I know I was able to craft it. I don't see it now here. I cannot even toggle. It says 4 out of 7 unlocked. What is not unlocked? Unpaint. How I cannot see what's not unlocked? One plan here. But then if I try to toggle, nothing happening. The bar, if I try to toggle, nothing happening. So I'm missing paint and long bow bar. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the dual bar was definitely craftable. As you were learning it by scrapping chainsaws. So I have no idea what happened. And the regular chainsaw is 39 damage. If I would add a flamer, that's 39 plus 15. The new guy, 39, so that's the same. And 21 fire, so that's a little bit more. It's 15 for regular chainsaw. There is 21 here. So that's slightly more. So that's how you cannot add the flamer bar, as it's flamer by default. So it does have effect of a flamer bar, even though it says no mod. So there is flamer working. So if we compare, so if I add flamer for this regular chainsaw, now flaming chainsaw 39, 15, 81, 39, 21, 81. So there's more fire damage in here, even though it's not listed. It's not listed. It's only extra armor penetration 5% listed. It's vampire, crit damage, bonus VATS critical charge, damage for each combat target around you. So it's a little bit better than a chainsaw normally. I don't know why there is no dual bar. That would change everything if there would have been a dual bar. So we can go for long to add some bleed damage. So now it's a long bow bar. Looks weird. Where did the fire go? So if I modify it to long, that's losing the fire effect? Hey, where's my fire effect? Oh, there is. Okay, so just on the inspection it's not there. Okay, it's fine. The fire effect exists, just not showing on the inspection. Okay, it looks cool this way. It does look cool this way, long bow bar. I wish it would be better than a chainsaw. It's not really too much. There is a little bit of extra fire, but not even crazy amount. We'll keep the flaming chainsaw just for comparison purposes. So I can, after I apply some melee buffs, I will see how it compares. For now, there is just extra fire. And that's it. The extra bleed is because I modified this one. I didn't modify the flaming chainsaw with the long bar. I don't have another long bar, so bow bar is not the same. And that's all I can do about Cauterizer. Now the Drill Fist have one mod. This is Ultracite Bits that will add a little bit of poison on top of that. So this makes it poison, fire, and bleed weapon. Doesn't add anything else, doesn't change any other stats, so it's just bonus poison damage. So we add bits. And this comes with anti-armor, limb damage, strength, and chance not to use action points. Probably applying to VATs or generally for power attacks, I don't really know. Applies fire and bleed dot on contact. Reduce durability. This -5 durability from my experience doesn't really do anything bad. It's not noticeable. There's no other appearance. There's no other unlockable mods. It's only one that I already have unlocked. About good old Phase Breaker, there is two different upgrades. One is puncturing, extra regular damage, or hitting coil, adding fire and fire dot. With generally hitting coil is adding more, so we'll keep it with hitting coil. That's our comparison unarmed weapon. Then the sword. Come on, open. Oh, there is no modifications at all to be opened? Oh, you cannot even open that. There is absolutely no modification option. It's gray out. It's like, why I cannot even open it? There is nothing. No paint, no mod, nothing. It's a poisonous sword with significant poison dot, unlike other weapons, as you can see here. 739. Is it two-handed too? I need to check that. So anti-armor, weapon speed, damage while power attacking, less damage taken. Then when combat target is poisoned, deals 50% bonus damage, applies poison dot on contact, -5 durability. So this is kind of the best legendary combo from all the weapons we have. Even though, unfortunately, I don't know, Bethesda choose armor penetration for the prefix on the weapon that relies mainly on the dot that do not benefit from armor penetration. So, odd choice. Like, the biggest portion of the damage do not benefit from the prefix at all. For some reason. Did they fix the weekly challenge thing? What was broken with weekly challenges? What was broken with weekly challenges? I don't know anything about it. this terror sword. The poisonous aura. This is a really cool sword. Swings relatively fast. Looks like two-handed sword. Let's confirm it. 222 damage. If I unequip Slugger. 204. So it is absolutely two-handed. Now I put rank 1 of Expert Slugger and I add Master rank. I need rank 2. Do I have rank 2 regular? It's something rank 2. Where is the regular Slugger? Farther? Yeah. So I add 1 rank 2 regular and then I can do Master rank 3 to optimize cards. So mostly the new weapons are two-handed. Sword is two-handed. Characterizer is two-handed. And of course, Drill Fist, that's an art. That's an art. So we have 3 new melee weapons. Should I play them like low health? Bloodied? I have unyielding armor to see how the damage will change, so we are wearing unyielding. This with luck, but that's okay. I don't need to optimize for maximum possible damage. It's not necessary. Let's drop to Netherite Zone. Is that it? Currently +3. We got full bonus now. So instantly sword is going up to 366, 199, 1219. We add some food. Let's gather some food from... I need to know... I don't need to know fluff. Let's gather some food from my camp. We'll boost the damage up a little and then see how it performs. Oh, 2 followed first challenges back. Let me see. Challenges. There is 1 followed first challenge on the daily. On the weekly, there is no followed first challenges. On the event, there is no followed first challenges. So I think they fixed that. There's only 1. Empty those collectors. We'll boost our strength even further. I completed something. Oh, and 1 food from the freezer. Melee food. Have a lot of melee food. Which one is close to being spoiled? Oh, that's not food. Okay, there is nothing is spoiling, so we just pick 1. Deathclaw Steak, that's strength. And where is the one that I picked? Oh, I already had 1 in my inventory. So that's 200%. And now our sword is looking solid. 1k damage on a hit. 2k dot. So that scales nicely, I need to say. Scales nicely. Oh, Yasmin, maybe you have some food. And then we take a look on all those weapons. Oh, venison with bears. Squirrel. See, it's worth to always check her. Sometimes she's selling her really good stuff. There is room for 2 items. So I put the squirrel there. And what else I put there? Maybe luck boost. We don't want to be short on luck. Other melee weapons. The face break, our comparison one, is going... Okay, it's going less. It's 8, almost 900. Almost 900. Not as much. The regular flaming chainsaw, 180. Almost 180. The dot is separate. We are not adding dot to impact. So almost 180. Then Cauterizer is over 200, so that's better. That's better than a regular chainsaw. It's going to over 200. We have about 10% more damage overall with Cauterizer versus a chainsaw. 10% bonus damage total. Ultraside Drill Fist, unfortunately, does look like it fell behind the regular Phase Breaker. Like, Phase Breaker approaching 1k, it's 900, and this one is at 600. I don't like that. Why would that be? There's 3 dots, and the dot didn't scale very much. There is some dot, but it didn't scale crazy hard. The Terror Sword is looking the best, with total of over 1k damage, plus 2k dot. This is looking the best, and in the same time, the best legendary effect combo from all those. It's kind of solid. Do I have anything to compare the sword with? I have... Oh, the Waka Smaka, it's like 720. And Terror Sword is going to over 1k. Is it really so good thanks to scaling with strength and boost? How is it Warglaive? I mean, probably Warglaive will be higher. Do I have Warglaive? I should have Warglaive. Instigating 1. Yes, so Warglaive... No, Warglaive on paper is way higher. Let's pick it up. We don't know... Like, Warglaive on paper is very high. I'm not sure if it's doing this damage. So I was trying to compare in the past Warglaive with other weapons. And even show Warglaive shows over 2k. It doesn't really seem to be doing over 2k. So I don't know how it is. But it is showing over 2k. Can I use a sword as a stealth approach? Okay, let's go Terror Sword and try sneaking on some super mutants. Is it loud or is it silent? Okay, let's see. Can we sneak on super mutants with Terror Sword? 2 unsuspecting super mutants. What? How am I failing sometimes to kill them in one swing? With stealth? How am I failing to kill them? I have like 100... About 100. It should be exactly 100% armor penetration with how calculation works. Like armor piercing here, incisor, so on. It should be killing them. How is it not? What the damage number is showing? 659? How is it so low? I think that people is displaying something wrong. It's supposed to be over a K. How is my damage so low? 600, 700? What is that? Are you kidding me? Where is my damage? And that's with sneaking? Where is my damage, Bethesda? Where is my damage with conventional melee? Why do I need 2 swings? And now I'm detected. Why is it so low? Why is it so low? What's going on here? Power attack? Even power attack is not enough? What? How is it so low? Are all melee weapons cheating on the weapon card stats? Something is not right. How is it the damage so low? How is it so low? It doesn't make any sense. It's the other of new weapons. So, Drill Fist. This is significantly less than the sword. How would that be doing? How are you detecting me? Oh, come on. Super mutant, how dare you? This is a very cool weapon. Oh, how are you carrying it when sneaking? Drilling the floor. No one will hear that. I will just drill the floor a little bit. Almost touching the floor when walking like that. I want my rats back. I want to be around the net rage area. Oh, why there's no one on my team? Try to join some team. Other exploration team, so I can use this one. I take too much damage if I'm not on the team. The damage is slightly up, so I'm back on the team. Sneaking again. Is this weapon a sneak sightable? Seems to be making some loud noise when I swing it. But I'm not being detected, so maybe good. Power attack is not enough. But I'm getting like 700 damage. So better than a sword with less damage on the card. Like, sword's supposed to be doing better. Is the poison damage even working? The impact one? Maybe it's not working or something. Something doesn't make sense here. 680, 600. Power attack. 1k. 680, 600 power attack, 1k. There is no power attack damage on it. Okay. Again, the sword. 600 to 1k, we have an armed weapon. Power attack. It's 1k. Is the poison part working? How much does it do on the health bar? Okay, power attack on this super mutant. It's under M. The dot, of course, works, but I'm talking about this poison part. So it was under M after 1 power attack. 1 power attack with the drill fist. It's about the same. I think he managed to shoot and ricochet himself first. Let's again. Yeah, it's even slightly more. How? How is that more impact damage than that? The poison is not working. I'm just getting the ballistic and that's it. But why? I don't know why. This poison part is not working. Oh, Axel, thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that, Axel. Thank you very much. And Axel is saying, keep up the good work. Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm afraid the poison part is not working at all. Doesn't do anything. If that would be working, then it doesn't make any sense that I have the same damage with this weapon. About the same. Just a little bit higher, which would make sense. Like, here's 596 on this 615. So that's doing a little bit higher thanks to the, extra strength on the weapon. Oh, this is... The poison is not working. At all. It's not doing anything. Is that the same situation in case of the Warglaive? How the Warglaive is performing. Okay, Warglaive... This Warglaive doesn't have poison, it's electric. Electric should be working, so let's see. 688, 1400. How much will I do to super mutant? Regular attack. That's instigating, so there would be a bonus on impact. 1300. That's still too low. So only electric is working? Is that like what's going on here? Let's mod the Warglaive to see if I can get one-hit kills. Is that a new bug? It used to be working. If that's a new bug, when was it introduced? It used to be working. Egris Coatsman, thank you a lot for 5 quid. And Egris Coatsman is saying, followed, just works, lol. Yes, Egris Coatsman, thank you. Followed just works. You see? I take melee weapons for a spin, and they were completely different than last time I was playing melee build. Like, what has happened? What did I miss? When did that happen? Like, the weapon card damage do not correspond to actual damage I'm doing. And no, it cannot be armor on the super mutants. I have Incisor. I'm cutting their armor down by 75%. And then I have enough damage to achieve 100% armor piercing with high damage weapons. Let's switch that from Plasma Blade to something else. The standard... Okay. The standard is the same damage. Does it even add anything? Oh, it's hard to compare. I wanted to see... Why is standard not more? When did they change that? Was it that standard was more ballistic? I think it was more ballistic, and now standard is just no bonus. Something is not right here. Plasma Blade, Shocking Blade, Flaming Cryo. It's hard to test it. What happens if I put Flaming on it? Flaming is the worst damage. But I cannot really fully test it. There is no option to make it fully ballistic. Something's not right. Agus Cosman, another 5 quid. Thank you, Agus Cosman, saying only features, no bugs. Absolutely. What I would recommend to do first for person coming back to Fallout 76 after 1.5 years, start doing expeditions for Union Power Armor and get some gear so then you can do raids as well. Expeditions are the most beneficial currently for everything. If you can do one thing, do expeditions. Of course, all the questlines that were released, but take time with questlines and enjoy the story. And other stuff for farming for the gear, absolutely go and do expeditions. The most sensational game. Master this one. So, okay, I will show you. If you are really new, I think expeditions are for quite a while. I don't know if you did them in the past, but expeditions for stamps, Atlantic City, Boardwalk. This expedition, not travel expedition. You need to be a team leader to start expedition. That's the most beneficial for overall farming, and you can do it so. So that's regular hit. Getting 800 damage now. $760, 800. That is an instigating weapon. So it's still less than I would hope for to have. And power attack. 1100 something. Okay, let me go inside. I don't want to really fight those ones outside. I want level 100 super mutants. So now after I modded it, I think I'm mainly getting ballistic, and now I'm not getting the fire damage. So on the mix damage types, melee is only one damage type actually working. Yeah, 877, 755. That's almost about my ballistic portion. Don't know what's going on there. Let's see other stuff. So we do have Phase Breaker. That's again ballistic and fire. Comparing that with Drill Fist. Drill Fist is just ballistic 622. Phase Breaker is more ballistic and extra fire. So Phase Breaker, is Phase Breaker working? Regular hit with a Phase Breaker, 630, 700. That's 630. That's about the ballistic portion. Drill Fist. Yeah. Drill Fist is doing more. Drill Fist is doing more damage than Phase Breaker is, even though Phase Breaker is showing more. Oh, Phase Breaker we can modify for more ballistic and no fire. Okay, let's see if that's gonna be the case. We do one more test. I need to nail this bug down. If it's just overall bug or is it just cheating on the damage? What is going on? 655, 288 at this moment, so it should be looking... We should be looking at over 900 damage, but we are not getting anywhere near 900. Like, I need to punch it 3 times. With power attacks. Still need to punch it twice. With power attacks. And Phase Breaker is power attack damage bonus. Let's modify Phase Breaker. What's going on? I want the melee build, that's the problem, yeah. I want the melee build. That shouldn't be the performance of the melee build. Something is off. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense to me right now. What is happening? So if we switch hitting coil to puncturing, will I be actually doing the same damage or more damage? They better not break rejuvenators. They break what they please and when they want to. Without even knowing what they are breaking and fixing. That's the problem. $680. Only level 100 super mutants will tell us truth. How many hits? Non-legendary cultist dagger also does that from strength. Yeah, that's the problem. This weapon should perform way better. It's 2 hits now. And without stealth. Almost. So I'm doing more damage now. I'm doing more damage now. And power attack is doing more damage. Power attack is able to one-hit them now. Are you freaking kidding me? So all this extra damage I'm supposed to have from fire is lost? What the? So only one portion works on hybrid damage? So I cannot use hybrid damage effectively? Like, now it's doing damage, but I needed to remove the fire. I have more damage without the fire component. It was other way around. Last time I used the unarmed build. I don't know when it was. I don't remember exactly when is the last time. Was it 6 months ago or so? Last time I was running unarmed? But it was working. Is that regular stream time for me? On Thursdays, yes. On Thursdays, I always try to be early. But not always. For most days, like Saturday, Friday, I'm on afternoon. Turtlecast and so on. It's usually Monday, Tuesday afternoons too, but sometimes, like Monday, Tuesdays can change. Can be morning, sometimes can be afternoon, so it's not fixed. But Thursdays, I try to stream in the morning, Friday afternoon, and Saturday afternoon. Well, I really don't like what I'm seeing here overall. I don't think the same applies to Gatling Plasma, but maybe Gatling Plasma works because that's equal split. And it's range weapons. But Gatling Plasma definitely works, and that's a split damage. So Gatling Plasma works. For some reason, melee weapons seems not to. So I don't even know if the chainsaw is or is not working with extra damage from the flame. That's a good question. Like, what damage are we getting with Terrorizer? Should be around 200 per hit. What are we getting? Should be around 200. What will I get? I'm getting half. What the? So that's why it's everything underperforming. I'm getting half. Only one portion. Probably only ballistic. The fire is lost. How and when, Bethesda? What has happened? That's why those cool weapons underperform so badly. So the dot works. The impact part does not. What is going on? So the dot, if I have dot on Warglaive, the dot kicks in. The impact is not. There's the smoking. Something is really off with mixed damage weapons. So Warglaive, okay, let's compare Warglaive as well with Wakasmaka. Wakasmaka is 763, almost 700. Warglaive should be way more. And Warglaive is instigating. 722. And that's instigating. That was a full health super mutant. Got 700 something. And I'm getting almost the same without instigating here. I'm getting 7. Yeah. Almost the same, but that's not instigating. So you can see the problem. This should be significantly weaker. This should be significantly weaker. Okay, let's look at that. So, Wakasmaka. This one is Executioner, so prefix do not work on full health super mutants. Limb damage, so that does nothing. A little bit of damage from strength, but that's flat bonus and displays on the card. So 756, that's already displayed. The Warglaive, I have instigating. So instigating being added, so it was doing a little bit more on the first hit, but just a marginally more, and it should be significantly more. Like that with instigating on top, and it's not working. It's freaking not working. Is there a single mod for Warglaive that will make it work? Okay. It's bad. Anyone knows when this bug appeared? how long ago this bug appeared. Is there a pair card that breaks everything? Or mutations? I do not know. Definitely a bad day for melee users. Well, I will need to cover that in a video so everyone knows, but I would like to know if there is any workaround, if there is something that works. Okay, so Flaming Blade, not really good. Plasma Blade we tested, not really good either, but Plasma portion was working. So in case, I think the game is choosing whichever damage is higher and using it. That's my theory for now. So in case of Plasma Blade, I'm getting this damage. In case of Flaming Blade, I'm getting this damage, as that's the highest of the two. So just choosing whichever is highest to apply. So let's go on the list, let's do Cryo. Let's see how this will perform. So we will test Cryo, then we can test Shocking, and then we can compare with just no mod Standard Blade. For the Weka Smaka, there is a hitting coil. Let's see if that will work. Let's apply a hitting coil. Let's see if we'll get damage increase on the Smaka. And Terror Sword cannot be modified. Ultraside rear bits, there's like no difference as standard blade bits. Don't really change anything outside of losing one of the dots. Cauterizer, there's nothing we can do. The standard bar, bow bar, there's nothing that could change the damage type. I didn't test Auto Axe again, but Auto Axe was working quite good last time I was using it. Although, is it using both damages or just electric damage? I don't know that, to be honest. Currently, it's so positively broken with Furious and Pounders that I cannot really tell, because damage is so crazy high that even if half of that is working, it's already enough. And if we go by the rule of modifications, so if only half is working, that would confirm why Electrified is the strongest, as that's the strongest secondary damage. If the main damage is not working, then that will automatically put Electrified as the best mod. It can be the case, to be honest. It's very possibly the case. And some people claim that Poisoned is better, but from my testing it is not. So maybe there is a person there that is able to make Poison work with the Ballistic, and then it's suddenly better than anything else they can have. But what would that be? There is a bug, and most likely affecting all melee weapons. But what exactly the bug is? What is triggering it? How is it happening? Any clue? You think any mods on Furious Pounders anti-armor messes with? How? If there's Furious Pounders, there is no anti-armor. Then you have everything to make Turbo Auto Axe beats. So the Turbo will never be best. The Turbo is reducing damage. Okay. What can I get here now? Work life instigating from Sneak. 1300. 1300 corresponds with cryo alone. So just the cryo portion we are getting. Just the cryo portion we are getting. What is Autax showing? Three, two, something. 300. So Autax seems to be adding both correctly. Autax is adding both. It's over 300 on displayed damage numbers. Unless the stacks go up so fast, but I think I tried to see the first number. It's so hard to see the first number. Maybe I bash it. 323. Okay, that's how I get singular damage number. A power attack with it. 323, but is it counting as power attack or regular? 323 if I use the power attack. But all attacks, oh wait. All attacks of Autax count as power attacks. So maybe the bonus is applied to... Hard to tell, but it wasn't, okay. It's 323. Let's compare that with Cauterizer. So damage, how different is damage? What are we expecting, the difference? Autax is 370 on the card. Here is 200. So almost half, and Autax was showing 320, so 89. You see, it's not adding here. So half of 320, that should be like 160. And we have under 100. So Cauterizer is affected by the bug. Autax seems not to. Autax seems to be doing good. So Autax works. Is that the reason Autax outclassed all other weapons so badly as all other weapons are bugged? Like, how is it? Autax works. 320? That makes sense, as I have 360, 370 damage, and there is always a little bit deducted. Even if you hit 100% armor penetration, the actual damage are always slightly lower than what's on the card, which is normal. But this works, and this does not. What's the difference? What's making the difference? And Warglaive so far doesn't work, only taking the higher damage on all the mods we tested. Still have more to test, but it doesn't seem to be working. Mainly, that's probably the main reason I cannot find a significant difference between Warglaive mods, like if it's Cryo, Electrified, or Plasma. They're all the same bag, and they offer the same secondary damage, so the type even doesn't even matter with the amount of damage we have. You've seen a post broken melee damage after Skyline Valley. But was the post explaining what was broken or just saying broken? There's always so many posts after every update that the thing doesn't work, but rarely going into details what. I usually try to figure out what is broken. It's not easy though. So Cryo Flaming Plasma was not working. What about Shocking? Okay, Shocking is electric, at least it should be. So there is no difference between them two. But Electric on Autax works. Will it work as well on the Warglaive? Well, we have only Electric left and Standard. Electric is the same damage, but hopefully different type. Oh, post on Steam. Let me see that. They're saying in this post that melee weapons do a lot less damage. Oh, they're just showing about numbers. They're just talking about numbers. We are not talking about numbers in the Pip-Boy. We are not talking about intentional changes that Bethesda could have implemented. We are talking about numbers on Pip-Boy, not corresponding with amount of damage we are doing to enemies. And half of the damage not working. Like, I'm not complaining that those weapons should be buffed or something like that. I'm complaining what is on those weapons is not working. 1280, so still only the electric, not other half. Like, Super Mutant, I don't know how much health the Super Mutant currently have, but they should not survive at over a 2k damage hit. That's more because instigating on top and sneak attack. So Super Mutant definitely shouldn't survive way over 2k damage. I don't think so. Let's try to count the damage Super Mutant can survive with some more reliable weapon. Do I have more reliable weapon that I could use for damage counting? Single damage type. Maybe that, Gauntlet, or... Oh, Phase Breaker is now modded for regular. And will not use power attack. So Phase Breaker around 680. So 2k damage, that would be like 3 hits is under... Yeah, they don't have 2k health. Oh, come on. They don't have 2k health. It's like 1500 maybe. I don't know exactly how much health Super Mutant has, but definitely not over 2k. There is no way. So if you cannot kill a Super Mutant with one hit doing 2k damage, something is off. They do not have over 2k health. Three hits with this is about 2k, but we only need 2 and a little bit. So it's like 1500. They have like 1500 health. Probably, something like that. 1600 now displayed and killed in one. So yeah, probably like 1500 health. There's something that's bugging it out. I know, but we need to find it now. What do? We go on custom to see if I can maybe unbug it somehow. I don't know what is bugging it out, but we'll try to find it. So custom word, free workbench crafting, that's the only modification. That's a perfect word. Get, okay, select it. Re-import character, yes. We can mess up on the custom word way easier. I'm not changing any settings outside of free crafting being on. Yeah, something is off. I would like to nail it down. I don't know if I will be able to. Maybe it's just overall broken. And there is no perk or mutation that is bugging it out, but we could do some tests. We could try full health, but it shouldn't really do anything, but we will try everything. We'll try everything. We'll see what can be done to figure out this issue. I will remove a lot of stuff that I don't need to carry, so I can take off some perks. I can switch stuff. Yeah, just in case we'll do that, confirm if the same bug occurs on custom before we go over. Yeah, we hit some of the super mutants to see if the same bug is still present. Let's see if the damage is consistent. Okay, I'm just above net rate. That's fine. We don't need exact numbers. We just need to see if the same applies. So 560. Okay. So that's working as expected. Now, work life about 1k is the secondary damage, and we are doing about 1k only. We are not doing anymore. No. Carterizer. Yeah, we are doing only half. Doing only the higher portion of the ballistic, and the fire is not being applied, so the same bug is happening. The same bug is happening. Power attack 1300. The custom word is the same indeed. We clear them from outside here, so it's easier. And we place our tent so it's faster to return to the West Deck after crafting and modifying stuff. We'll wipe out our mutations. That's probably the first step. See if mutations bug it out. Oh, the dot damage works. We are not talking about the dot. The dot works and follows the rules that are overall applied for all the dot damage types. What doesn't work, if you are new here, what doesn't work and what we are investigating is the secondary impact damage. So, in case of Ultra Cytheral Sword, when I swing it, I'm doing 490 ballistic, 0 poison, and 1600 poison dot. So that's the problem. This is being overridden to 0. Not doing anything. This is 0. 491, 0, 1600 over 10 seconds. That's how it works. And it shouldn't be like that. Obviously, that should be 325, not 0. And that's what we are trying to figure out. So, first, start Genius out and we take a shower. All mutations will be gone. All mutations gone. We can run with this sword. Even at full health, let's see how it will perform. Do we have anything else for comparison? There is instigating work life. We need to redo work life to not be instigating. Let's take a terror sword. 300, so that's 450. That's what we should be getting around. Oh, of course, over encumbered. But it's custom word. I can get rid of all the weapons I'm not currently using. That's custom word. They not being gone. That's not the real regular word, so don't worry. Not removing my actual perfect weapons. That's a clone of the word. I'm only leaving what I need for the testing. Oops, accidentally equipped. Okay, now we can move. Back to West Deck we go. No mutations. Full health. No mutations. Hello there, the man in black. Let's see. Let's see what's going on there. That's too low. 269. 269. Wait, that's a little bit higher than 3. No, that's lower than... No, that's not enough. Let's confirm with something else. Okay, phase breaker. Let's see how much it does. Phase breaker is 350, but uniform damage. Okay, I don't want sneak attack. 348. That makes absolute sense. That's correct. What level are those super mutants? How they die in 3 shots? Oh, they're not level 100. But that's okay. 350. 350. That's perfectly corresponding with the damage. The Terror Sword should be significantly higher than 350. And it is not. Does it work? So, removal of mutations didn't fix it. No mutations, still bugged. What can it be? Legendary perks are then to blame, maybe. Funky, power armor reboot. I'm keeping special. That should not have an effect. At least I don't think so. No, what we are looking for is to start doing over 400 damage. That's what it's supposed to do. Over 400 damage. And we are at 260. Should be over 400 on the first hit. And second is barely that. And second hit is with the boost applied. Okay, so it's no. Doesn't work. Let's get through the loading screen. So we go out. We'll return after instance reset. So we'll get level 100 super mutant. We'll unequip a series of perks now. We'll unequip a lot of perks now. That's the next step. Or maybe let's just unequip them all. You know what? Unequip them all. Everything. No perks. No perks. Nothing. Heal. We lost some damage. We have the food boosting us still. It should work for a while. 14 more minutes. But it's base boost from the food, as there is no mutations. 250, or like around 300 damage still should be possible. Okay, now we are losing now incisor, so less armor piercing. So it can be less damage as well. But it should be like this weapon should still do more than Phase Breaker. Phase Breaker is our comparison, or at least the same. It should more or the same as Phase Breaker. It cannot do less. If it will do less than Phase Breaker, then it's still bagged. I'm over encumbered now, no perks. $220. 174. Oh, no, don't kill me. I forgot I'm squishy and equip all the perks. Okay, how much is that? 300. Significantly more. And that shouldn't be the case. 300. Okay, Waka Smaka. 165. Still half lost. All secondary damage is lost. Not working. So all the perks unequipped. All the perks unequipped. Okay, let's try maybe character need to go out to main menu and reload to the word. Even better, let's kill the word. Fully kill the word. We'll start on the fresh one. Cancel that. And now custom word will be fresh. We killed it by trying to join private. At least it's supposed to be killed. So what can be bugging it out? Maybe it's just a game bug. It's not connected. It is possible it's not connected to any perk or anything we can do. Maybe just a game bug. I can try completely different character if the same bug is occurring. Oh, can you tell me if it's the same for you? If you have like mixed damage weapon like Terror Sword or so, can you see, or Warglaive, if you are doing expected damage or just half, like I'm doing here? So I'm doing half. Doing only one portion of the damage, the second one is not present. Whatever is higher is being applied. 180. No. That's not what I would expect. Power attack? Power attack is 300. That's a no. Oh, I cannot jump there because I removed mutations. Yeah. I would try without armor, but at that point I will just die trying to test it. If I unequip everything, I will just die trying to test it. So nothing I could have unequipped changes anything. See some of my other characters that is not used a lot. I don't know if it can move, but let's see what's there. Let's go on private. No team. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, and if you will be watching it later on, or if you figure out later on what can possibly that be, if you have any theory, can you put it as a comment on YouTube under this live stream or any video? I will try to find it. And the latest video, not any, like, okay, the latest video or this live stream has to be more specific, or you will comment on my video from 2 years ago and I will not find it. No, the latest video, this live stream, if you have any idea, if you stumbled across any theory, what's happening with this melee damage bug, let me know. This way or another, later today, I will try to upload video to at least spread awareness as much as I will be able to figure out what can be going on. How is my weight here? 900 something. How do I test anything with this amount of weight? What is this character used for? Storing food. So it will not be able to move much. So that was my melee character, but I'm using it now to store food. Well, the pitchfork is another mixed damage, but I don't know if that's even working or not. I was using this character previously as a melee, running with pitchforks. But since then I changed it into storage. To a storage character. Can I craft Warglaive on it? I do. I can craft Warglaive. That's perfect then. Which one will show the best? No, that's the plasma. Let's find some enemy. Whatever enemy. Where's the nearest enemy? I cannot fast travel. Where would it be? Where are we? From the... Is the burning mine containing some enemies? Oh, definitely Lewisburg. The ghouls in Lewisburg. Turn around. Going to Lewisburg. There are ghouls there. And that's in range, so I can get there. It's not a bug called balances. No. If you do balances, you update the weapon stats, not make it not work. And if you make a balancing, you don't do exception for auto-axe. I don't even know how auto-axe is able to work when chainsaw is not. That must be the main reason chainsaw is now so much weaker than auto-axe. It cannot combine the damage that it should. Auto-axe can. At least with electrified. I didn't test all the mods. But at least if electrified can. Okay, what damage are we expecting? 600. If it's working, we are expecting 600. If it's not working, it will be about 300, so it will be easy to see. $500. It's hard to tell, really. 500 is like... should be more. 500 is around the electric portion. And they have like no armor. They're very squishy. So definitely not. Even though 500 is slightly higher than I would think it's gonna do. It's definitely not working. Because those ghouls level 50 have no resistance. That should be full damage. Which is 800. Not 5. And that was probably 5. What legendary perks do I have? No, I have... oh, I have taking... no, taking one for the team is not working. I'm solo. So hack and slash is what apply if I use VATS. So I am not using VATS. I'm not 100% sure. Did slightly more than... maybe just because they so low level. They take slightly higher damage than the 450. Can I find one more? I should craft regular Warglaive too, but... pretty sure it's back to... What? I didn't notice. What was the damage? Yeah, 507. That was a headshot. No, so it's still backed on this character too. So it's definitely still backed. They are like so crazy low level. That's... oh, 480 now. So yeah, under 500. So they so crazy low level and I'm still not doing... like I'm not doing proper damage. Okay, so it is still backed. Is it backed like that as well on public test server? Let's see. Oh, Bifrost, thank you a lot for extending your sub. Appreciate 10 months, Bifrost. Thank you. Thank you for support. We are now switching to public test server to see if the same bug applies. Public test server. Is this still back, the same bug present? And I know those weapons were working in the past. At least around half a year ago. They were working, and somewhere from that time, so summer 2024 or later, they did something to bug it out. They did something to this stuff. Let's see if the same problem applies to public test server. So the unfortunate truth, this Ultrasight Terror Sword from the raid could have been a really powerful, amazing melee weapon. It's just losing so much possible damage due to the bug. And here we are wearing power armor. We keep power armor. I'm not changing anything. I will just pull a weapon. Warglaive. Warglaive, the damage way lower. I'm not melee built at this moment. 160, 170. So what are we expecting? 300 or around 150 on Super Mutants? The one thing I will add Incisor, so we know we are doing full damage. I don't need blocker at this moment. I swap that for Incisor. So I will add armor piercing effect. So with Incisor, that should kick hard, and it's instigating. So it will be more. It should be more than that. What's the base damage on the Warglaive? Is like 40, 50? I don't have too much boost here, just from strength. So over 200. Over 200 each, so over 400 damage if working, and over 200 if it's not working, or around 200 if not working, around 400 per hit if it is working, or more. So let's see. Which one will it be? 200 or 400? Which one are we hitting Super Mutants for? 200 or 400? 200. What? I had one hit that was 300, then dropped to 200. Three. Okay, first is instigating, so it's doing 300, but then it's doing 240. So it seems like instigating works better here than... Did they boost instigating? I'm not sure now. Instigating hit, it's nice, but then it's dropping to 216. 216, unfortunately, is not great. Slightly higher than that. Power attack 470. 760 power attack on this guy with full health. I need another weapon for this test. I need more than one. I cannot compare. I don't want to change the build. Okay, we need more than one weapon. I don't want instigating. It's too much variety. I'm afraid it's not working, but let's confirm. The first hit was kind of promising, but then it fell out too much. We craft something. Makeshift warrior on. Craft. Two Warglaives. And now... Okay, I want 3 Warglaives. Three Warglaives. 1 flaming. 1 plasma. And 1 standard. Going power armor. Will heal. Hello, Daniel. So now, Warglaive regular first. 188 damage on the card. We heal. Yeah, I do have adrenal reaction still mutation. 163 full health. I will try to be full health. I will be steaming up. Let's see. What's going on here? Warglaive is probably the perfect test subject. There's so many possible modifications with different elements. Okay, how are we doing? 154. 162. Yeah, consistently 154. 162. Now switching to plasma. 243. 228. So plasma does more, but the plasma portion damage is higher and different type. Now the flaming, okay, again, regular, and compared to the flaming, 162, 148. Yeah, that's a clear indication that the bug is here. How is flaming doing less? That shouldn't be possible. Oh yeah, only the higher damage is taken. 243 with this one, so that's higher. Like somehow this plasma is performing kind of good. Probably they cannot resist it or something. 153. 250. So plasma is kind of performing somehow better. But it's 250. It is possible that there is something even more complicated going on with this bug. This plasma is clearly performing better, but not to the extent it's supposed to. So, if regular Warglaive... Where is someone? Okay, if regular Warglaive is doing 160, then plasma should be doing at least 320. 320 or more, but it's 240. So it is more than regular, but not even close to what it's supposed to be. And if I go to flaming, that should be more than regular. It is less. And that's on the test server now, so this bug is still present. It is way more visible when I boost to melee build, so it is going worse, like visibility-wise. You can tell clearly when you are on the melee build. When you are here on not a melee build, you can see something is off, maybe not as obvious. So you can be like, yeah, I don't have enough anti-armor or something like that, but that's not the case. So that's doing correctly 160 as advertised. This is doing like 240, when it should be doing, in reality, 320 or 330. It's not even close. And this one, instead of doing 160, is like 140. And it should be 220, but it's doing 140. So it's doing less. I don't even understand how is that possible. Like, how is the flaming doing less than the regular? Let's see if number of hits add up as well. Is flaming deducting the damage, so it's even worse? Instead of not being used, it's deducting? Okay, level 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finally dead. I need another level 75. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it died, but there was a dot. Dot is working. So the dot is working. The thing is, I cannot really compare it like that, as the dot is working, and the dot is significant. The dot is way more significant than all other damage, but it still took me 4 hits, and 4 hits was like 5 seconds, so its full dot was applied in this time. So it took me 4 hits and full dot portion of 400 damage, which is more than the damage on a hit. So otherwise it would be 6 hits for sure. Like the damage done was not there, just the dot catch up, as this is not swinging fast. So the dot did a lot of job. So how is that possible? How is this damage reducing this damage? How is my damage going down when I have flame? I don't know that. It doesn't make sense, as in case of plasma, plasma is doing more damage than regular, but flaming is doing less damage than regular. Something is seriously off. At least those damage are totally fake. And doesn't make sense. Like, flaming should be doing more than regular based on the stats. It's 168. It's the same ballistic based on the card, but it's clearly not. We are doing less damage. So something is seriously bugged. And in case of plasma, we are doing more damage than regular Warglaive, but not even close to double the damage when card indicates more than double. The card indicates that we shoot more than double. We are getting maybe 50% extra. It's bad. I don't know what that is exactly, but it is bad. It's taking away a lot from the good weapons. That's for now the testing, as I don't know what I could else test to figure it out. If you will have any ideas, please drop a comment. If you have any findings, if you know something, tell me. And yeah, and that's everything for today's live stream. I hope you enjoy it nevertheless. The new weapons look cool. So bad the bug is affecting all the mixed damage type weapons. So they don't work as advertised. It's clearly off. And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all soon. Bye, Turtle out.